The International Monetary Fund and the World Bank are meeting in Marrakesh, Morocco. This is the first annual meeting on the African continent in 50 years. It's a gathering with ambitious goals. Leaders are hoping to get the global economy back on track. The world's lenders are trying to respond to today's biggest financial challenges, including debt distress, climate change, and the economic impact of conflict. Among the big projections so far, the IMF reckons the German economy will shrink 0.5% this year. It also cut its growth forecast for China to 5%, down slightly from the previous estimate of 5.2%. At the same time, the IMF boosted its predictions for the world's largest economy, with the US now estimated to grow 2.1% this year. Joining me now from the World Bank and IMF annual meeting is DW business reporter Ashutosh Pandey. Welcome, Ashutosh. The IMF outlook is a mixed bag with good and bad news, isn't it?
That's right, Marie. And let's start with the good news. The good news is the world economy is not coming crashing down. So we are going to see a soft landing that's largely held by the performance the US economy showing right now is doing really well despite all sorts of multiple crises, despite interest rates going up. But the bad news is the Chinese economy, the world's second largest economy, is not doing well. Its property sector is in deep trouble, and that could have impact all around the world. And one of the countries that will feel the brunt would be Germany, which is very closely related to China as far as trade is concerned. And that's one of the reasons why the German economy numbers were actually cut today.
Right, and you're in Marrakesh right now. What's being discussed in that building behind you?
Well, there's a lot to discuss here. There are more than 10,000 participants, and but the main discussion is over debt stress. That's one of the key themes that is preoccupying minds here, because it's taking place in Africa. Many of the African countries are in deep distress as far as the debt levels are concerned, and they need relief quickly. Some sort of progress has been made, but the progress has been really, really slow. So that's one point they are going to discuss. The other thing is the reforms at the World Bank and the IMF. There is a sense that they don't really represent the realities of today's time. China, for one, says that they've grown so much over the past 2 decades, but they still have a paltry shareholding as far as the IMF is concerned. And that's where they see they want to have more say there in these global institutions. And also the fact that the World Bank balance sheets are really stretched and they're unable to help at this point in time, and they want more funding, and they want more countries to pledge more money. The US has pledged, but then again, there is a lot of doubt around whether the Congress is going to give a go-ahead to that.
All right, so stretched balance sheets in times of crisis. DW's Ashutosh Pandey, thank you.